Welcome to the DIY Honda Garage channel. The diagnostic trouble code DTC P2721 refers to an issue with the Pressure Control Solenoid D in the Honda HRV models from 2016 to 2022. This specific error indicates a problem in the control circuit that is supposed to manage the solenoid's operation. The Pressure Control Solenoid plays a critical role in the continuously variable transmission (CVT) system by regulating hydraulic pressure, which is essential for smooth operation and shifting. When the control circuit registers a high voltage, it triggers this DTC, indicating a potential electrical fault rather than a mechanical failure within the transmission itself. Observing the behavior of this system is crucial, as it can lead to performance issues, such as erratic shifting or failure to engage gears effectively. Proper diagnostics and repairs can help restore reliable function to the vehicle's transmission system. The error description for DTC P2721 outlines an electrical circuit problem linked to the Pressure Control Solenoid D. This solenoid is crucial for managing hydraulic pressure within the CVT, which allows the vehicle to shift smoothly and efficiently. The DTC indicates that an anomaly exists within the control circuit, typically detected by the vehicle's onboard diagnostic system. Importantly, this fault cannot be attributed to any mechanical issues within the transmission itself, reinforcing that the problem lies in the electrical connections or wiring pathways. If the control circuit fails to operate within designated parameters, it can result in impaired transmission functionality, leading to compromised vehicle drivability and performance. Thus, understanding the nature of this DTC helps in effectively addressing the root issue. Several possible causes may lead to DTC P2721 being triggered. The first suspect is poor electrical connections, which can occur at various junctures between the Pressure Control Solenoid D and the Powertrain Control Module, PCM. These poor connections may lead to unreliable flow of information or power, causing the circuit to register an error. Another common culprit is a blown fuse, specifically the C35 fuse located in the under-dash fuse/relay box. If this fuse is not intact, power cannot reach the solenoid, leading to the high control circuit flag. Additionally, an open circuit in wiring can impact the solenoid's performance. An interruption in the circuit would also cause misbehavior. Lastly, shorts to power or ground in the wiring might mislead the electronic system, further complicating diagnostics. Each of these factors necessitates careful examination to identify and rectify the underlying issue. Symptoms associated with DTC P2721 primarily revolve around transmission behavior. One of the first signs operators may notice is erratic transmission performance, which can manifest as unusual shifting patterns or responsiveness. This erratic behavior often stems from the Pressure Control Solenoid not receiving the proper electrical signals, leading to performance anomalies. Additionally, there may be limited gear operation, where the car struggles to shift into certain gears or exhibits a generalized delay when changing gears. In many cases, the vehicle's dashboard will display a warning light, indicating that there is a malfunction within the transmission system. All these symptoms underscore the importance of swift diagnostics and repairs, as they significantly affect the vehicle's drivability. The first step in troubleshooting DTC P2721 is to verify the problem by utilizing the Honda Diagnostic System, HDS. Begin by turning the vehicle to the on mode without starting the engine, which allows the HDS to communicate with the vehicle's onboard diagnostic system. Following this, the diagnostic trouble codes should be cleared using the HDS. This action resets any recorded data, allowing for new diagnostics to be obtained. Once cleared, start the engine and allow it to run for at least 1 second. Afterward, check again for any pending or confirmed DTCs with the HDS. If DTC P2721 still appears, it indicates that the failure is reproducible and the technician can proceed to the next troubleshooting step. However, if the error code does not reappear, it may signify an intermittent fault. Further investigation into connections and terminals is warranted. In the second troubleshooting step for DTC P2721, it's essential to check the integrity of fuse C35, which is pivotal for the operation of the Pressure Control Solenoid D. First, ensure that the vehicle is turned off and in the lock mode before proceeding. The fuse C35, rated at 7.5 amperes, is located in the under-dash fuse relay box and serves as a key component in supplying electrical power. Testing this fuse will reveal whether it is intact or blown. If the fuse is functional, you can proceed to the next troubleshooting step. Conversely, if the fuse is blown, it should be replaced immediately, followed by rechecking. If the new fuse also blows, this indicates a short to ground in the circuit associated with fuse C35, requiring further investigation and repair. Step 3 in troubleshooting DTC P2721 involves checking the integrity of the IG1 mis-sol line. To start, use the HDS to jump the SCS line, which allows for diagnostic functions to be performed. Next, disconnect the PCM connector A51P to ensure accurate voltage readings. With the connector disconnected, turn the vehicle to the on mode and measure the voltage between test points. Specifically, measure the voltage between the PCM connector A, number 1, and a solid body ground. If you find battery voltage here, it confirms that the IG1 mis-sol wire is intact and functioning as expected, allowing you to move on to the next step. However, if there is no battery voltage present, it indicates an open circuit in the IG1 mis-sol wire, necessitating repairs to this wiring between the PCM and the under-dash fuse/relay box. In the fourth step of troubleshooting DTC P2721, a crucial examination of the CVT lockup clutch control solenoid valve is undertaken. The purpose of this step is to confirm whether the solenoid operates correctly, as its performance directly influences transmission behavior. The technician should conduct a functional test on the solenoid valve to assess its effectiveness. If the solenoid is found to operate properly, it indicates that the issue is isolated to another component, allowing the technician to advance to the next troubleshooting step. Conversely, if the solenoid is not functioning as it should, further investigation is necessary to determine the root cause of the malfunction, potentially leading to repairs or replacements as needed. During Step 5 of troubleshooting DTC P2721, the focus shifts to the LCCLS line, lockup clutch control solenoid line, with a thorough shorted wire check. Start by ensuring the vehicle is off, and initiate by jumping the SCS line via the HDS tool. After this, connect the PCM connector A51P and disconnect PCM connector B51P alongside the 8P solenoid wire harness connector at the engine harness side. The next step is critical. With the vehicle in the on mode, measure the voltage between specific test points to check if the LCCLS line is shorted to power. If voltage is present, it indicates a fault in the LCCLS wiring, and immediate repairs are necessary to correct this short to power situation. Ensuring proper communication with the PCM. If no voltage is detected, it suggests that LCCLS is functioning as intended, leading to the next step in the diagnostic process. The sixth step in troubleshooting DTC P2721 involves checking for any grounded wires in the LCCLS line. After ensuring the vehicle is off, the next action is to conduct a continuity test between defined test points in the wiring. This test is performed between the solenoid wire harness 8P number 8 and body ground, while keeping the PCM connector B and the solenoid wiring disconnected. If continuity is confirmed, it indicates a short to ground within the LCC-LS wire that needs rectification, as this could lead to erroneous signals being sent to the PCM. Hence, appropriate corrections should be made to eliminate the short. If continuity is not present, it implies the wiring is functioning correctly, prompting the technician to consider updating the PCM software if it is found outdated, or substituting it with a known good unit. This final measure can help in ascertaining whether the PCM itself is the source of the fault. In the seventh and final troubleshooting step for DTC P2721, the technician must check the CVT lockup clutch control solenoid valve's functionality directly. Begin by removing the valve body assembly and disconnecting the solenoid valve's 2P connector. At this juncture, measuring the resistance between the designated test points becomes critical. The resistance should fall between 4.6 and 6.3 ohms. This measurement serves as an indicator of the solenoid's condition. If the resistance is within this range, it verifies that the solenoid valve is functioning properly. Should the resistance fall outside this spectrum, the solenoid is deemed faulty and necessitates replacing the valve body assembly. Thus, thorough investigation and diligence at this stage will ensure all components are operating as intended, helping rectify the DTC and restore the transmission's operation. After executing all necessary repairs related to DTC P2721, it is paramount to conduct a thorough final verification process. First, the technician should recheck the vehicle's onboard diagnostic system for any remaining DTCs. This ensures that the repairs made have effectively eliminated the initial fault condition. Following the DTC check, conducting a test drive under varied driving conditions becomes crucial. This test helps confirm that the vehicle operates smoothly and without triggering any abnormal codes or performance issues. If the vehicle performs as expected during the drive test, it reinforces that the repairs were successful. Thus, this final verification serves to validate not only the repairs made, but also the comprehensive approach taken to diagnose and resolve the fault, ensuring the reliability of the vehicle in the long run. While specific preventive maintenance measures were not detailed in the troubleshooting guide, several proactive steps can help reduce the likelihood of encountering DTC P2721 in the future. Regular system inspections of the CVT and associated components can help identify potential issues before they escalate into major faults. Additionally, inspecting and securing all electrical connections related to the pressure control solenoid and PCM can mitigate the risk of intermittent failures caused by poor connections. It is also prudent to replace any worn or damaged wiring and connectors that may compromise the electrical integrity of the transmission system. By adopting these preventive measures, vehicle owners can increase the reliability of their transmission systems, ensuring smoother performance and reducing the need for extensive repairs. In conclusion, understanding DTC P2721 and its implications is crucial for maintaining the smooth operation of Honda HRV models from 2016 to 2022. This specific error code signifies an electrical circuit problem tied to the Pressure Control Solenoid D, indicating the necessity for robust diagnostic steps to identify and rectify the issue. The troubleshooting process emphasizes the importance of thorough diagnostics, ranging from verifying the problem to conducting a final repair verification. By adhering to these steps, technicians can ensure the correct repairs are undertaken effectively. following through with preventive maintenance on the vehicle can also help in proactively addressing any future issues. Overall, comprehensive knowledge and methodical repairs are key to ensuring the vehicle's continuing performance and dependability. Please like and subscribe to the channel. See you next time.